Yes, madam, we can start.
Now we are discussing wrapper classes in Salesforce. Actually, what is a wrapper class? A wrapper class is a container class or data structure or a abstract data type which contains different objects and different type of members. A wrapper class is a custom object defined by the programmer where he defines the wrapper class properties. Suppose if we go for any object, any custom object in Salesforce, what we have in that, we have different types of fields, right? Like number, like decimal, currency. Same like that, we can create our own types. We can combine our own types of data into one data type that is called a wrapper class. So by using this, it expands user capability and give more power to developer a customized application. So we can customize by our own based on the requirement. Whatever the requirement is there, according to that, we can create that wrapper class. We can wrap different object types or any other types in a wrapper class. Means here object types are Salesforce objects and other types means that primitive data types. We can combine like this, or else we can also combine different objects. Suppose contact and student, those two are different objects, right? We can combine those two objects into single type with using the wrapper class. Here is the syntax of wrapper class. The class name is any class name like what you are giving in Apex class. Next, it contains objects and data types as variables declarations. For example, I'm taking wrapper class with the lead and contact. Suppose I want to show some lead fields and some contact fields in single table in VFOs. That is not possible through using only single S object, right? So we can go for a wrapper class and combine these two objects, lead object and contact object into this wrapper class. Using that wrapper class, we can uh, display the values of these two object fields in one table. Yeah. When we create a wrapper class, we need to create a list for that wrapper class. So in this list, here wrapper class name is wrapper1 I am taking. So I am creating list for wrapper1. In this list, what I will add that lead object values and contact object values. This is here wrapper1 is, it allows the two object types because we are combining here these lead and contact. Here we are combining here lead and contact object into wrapper1 object type. So we can display those two object fields in one table. Here I'm displaying, for example, we are displaying list of fields from contact and lead object where lead email and contact email are same. For this, I wrote a simple wrapper class with constructor. We can create wrapper class with constructor or without constructor. Anything is fine. Here I have taken lead fields. Whatever fields I want to show in viewer page, I have taken these fields, and whatever I want to show display in viewer page, that context fields I have taken here, and I'm checking that email of contact and email of lead is same. That is adding to those records are adding to wrapper class list. So here by using that list, we can display these records into this data table. Before, actually we can display only either lead or either contact object fields in the only one table. If you want to display contact fields, you have to go for another table. Here we can display contact fields and lead fields in same table. If you when the requirement is like this, if you want to show different object values or different data types values into one table in where page, you have to go for wrapper class. Same like here another example in basically in WhereForce most important use case is to display table of records with a checkbox. Then process only the records that are selected. For this, we have taken a list of accounts with checkbox, and then I have displayed only the selected accounts into another list. So for this, I'm wrapping account object and one Boolean data type. So now this wrapper class is a type of, it can holds the account type values and Boolean type values. So by using this, we can show these Boolean type and account records. For that purpose, we are using wrapper class objects. Is that clear, sir?
Yes, ma'am. It is good actually and very clear actually. You have given two examples, account and lead. Sorry, contact and lead. In the both the records email is same. Then I want to display both into the one row. And other one is checkbox with the accounts.
Yes, main purpose is when we want to show that different types of values in one table.
One table, correct. We can create our own data type.
Yes.
Same like you just told, account object is one is our type, one class. There we have all the fields, right? Different data types, number, email, currency, phone, right? All this. This is the one use case, and the other one is generally we can use in the integrations. In the integrations, we will get some data from third-party system that we want to divide into the 2 objects, 3 objects. Then we can use the wrapper class.
And here I want to add one more point. Whenever you are displaying that records in where page by using this wrapper class object, where whatever we have assigned variables, right, in wrapper class, here we are giving for lead object, we are giving reference as led. Using this name on that wrapper class object, wrapper class listed that dot led dot lead object names like this. Here, this is wrapper class list and dot con. If you go below here, wrapper class list dot led.
That is variable name, madam. Con lead dot record is variable name.
Yeah, whatever variable you used in wrapper class, you have to use that variable to display the
data.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's good, madam.
Yeah. Thanks, madam. Thanks for this presentation.